What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down some of Davante Adams' most creative route running. So we're going to be talking about how he's able to make all of his routes look similar, building off of that famous hezzy release that he likes to do. Now, fellas, if you're a wide receiver and you want to learn some of those specific press releases that you see us cover on this page, some of the top of the route moves, and some specific drills to work on each one of those moves, check out that very first link in the description for our 28-day on-field wide receiver workout plan. What you'll get access to is a 4-week daily schedule with step-by-step drills with sets, repetitions, and video examples of each exercise to help your guys' route running, press releases, hands, explosiveness, balance, and all the above improve on the field. So this is perfect for you if you're maybe not sure what drills and what techniques you need to rep out when you guys are training. So check out that very first link in the description below. Let's get started with this video. So this route from Davante Adams, this is so great because it is one of those perfect examples of how he makes all of his routes look the same. Let's play this release again one more time. How many times have you seen Davante Adams dust a DB with that hesitation move and just go run a fade, right? So he'll come off here, he gives this little hezzy, that DB sits to the inside, and then he just takes off and gets him on a fade. And he's got this guy by a step or two, and when he's got a great quarterback like Rodgers, they drop that thing right in the bucket. That's what we want to make this release look like, because when you look pre-snap, this DB is lined up inside shade, right? Inside shade, so he is trying to do whatever he can to take away this slant. He does not want to give up the inside move. He does not want to give up the inside release. He is trying to force Adams the best he can to the sideline. Now, how we combat that as a wide receiver is when I have to run a slant route and I have that inside shade look, I need to make sure I split the DB in half. I want to attack his outside shoulder. The goal of attacking his outside shoulder is to get his hips to flip so I can slip back underneath and run this slant. I do not want to force the inside release because he's just going to get hands and reroute me to the inside. So as a receiver, fellas, what Davante Adams does is not complicated. Every single release that he does builds off of this little hesitation skip because that's how you make yourself unpredictable. So many wide receivers for 9 different routes, they'll have 9 different releases that are completely different. It is not based on routes. It is not based on, oh, for this specific route, this release is going to work. It is based on the DB's leverage and how you can pair your releases together. So Adams at this point, he could give this little hezzy skip and then take off and go run a fade, or he could give this little hezzy skip, put his foot in the ground, give a little head and shoulder fake to the outside, get the DB to sit fade, and then we could slip back underneath. But it all looks the exact same from a certain point. This hesitation skip makes it look like he's going to be doing that famous hezzy and go run a fade, because that's how we are unpredictable. DBs on film, or DBs need to study film. Every single play a DB is playing a guessing game. He does not know what we are going to do, right? So what he relies on is he relies on his technique, obviously, but he also relies on film study. So what a good DB will fish out against a lot of young wide receivers is that every time they run a slant, they'll do the same hesitation move and do that crossover and try to go. So what a talented DB will do is that anytime that he sees that hesitation move off the line, he'll just sit to the inside and you'll run right into him. Now, how we combat that is I do the exact same hezzy move when I run a fade, and I do the exact same hezzy move when I run a slant, so this DB is forced to rely on his technique. And his technique is going to be watching the hips. So when I come out and I do the same hesitation move and I throw my hip into the cut, I'm selling with my head and my shoulders, I'm stepping outside of his frame, there is no choice for this guy to bite because he does not want to get beat on the fade. No DB wants to get beat on the fade, especially in man coverage. So that's the beauty of Davante Adams' route running. That's why he's very, very creative and in a way of not being creative, because what he does is very, very simple. He just makes everything look the same. So you can't predict what he's going to do. There's no way of understanding, oh, okay, I can guess what route he's going to run. You have to guess right, and you got a 50-50 shot, or you can rely on your technique. But as a receiver, we want that DB to rely on his technique because I'm confident I could sell the route. Let's watch the thing again, full speed one more time. Great job by Adams working this hezzy move, working the crossover, getting that DB to jump off the platform, and then making this play after the catch. All right, fellas, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below. We really appreciate the feedback. You guys help keep the channel going with all your suggestions, all your comments, and so we read every single one of them, so we definitely appreciate it. And again, fellas, if you'd like a 4-week-long wide receiver on-field workout schedule, all the things you need to be doing on the field to improve your route running, press releases with sets, repetitions, made into a daily plan for you, check out that very first link in the description below. I'll see you guys next time.